So I was placed on number 4 because I was the deputy Heavenly Army commander. So I managed to have the meeting with God in the month of March and April, where we discussed about the end time, where we put the dates, where we're going to end the world. So by doing that job,
you and God are going to end the world.
Yes.
It's going to be a joint venture.
I was placed on number 4.
Okay. And when is the end date?
Yeah, we actually say the actual time when we entered into the heavenly secret places with God. We said it was about from 2,500 years to 2,800 years, but because of the high rate, sin rate, we have reduced it to 2,100 years or 2,300 years.
From now?
Yeah, from now.
Why do I feel this date is set so that none of us will be alive to ask you about it?
No, it's not about the dates, it's about the season.
What season?
Yeah, it's about the season that because we need almost 100 years to 300 years for us to complete all the events which is not yet fulfilled in the Bible. By that time we can manage to fulfill all of them.
Can I have 3 events?
Yeah, we still have a lot of things, like we have the Fall of Babylon, we have the exilic period where I'm going to lead for the next 40 years. So exilic.
You are going to lead as who?
Yeah.
As God?
No, I am not God, but on earth I am going to preach about exilic time because God is...
For 40 years?
Yes.
How old are you now?
Now I'm 31, so we need another 40 years from now.
Okay. So you mentioned something earlier on. You said that you were ranked number 4 because of your works.
Yes.
As a Christian, I've been taught since I was very young that we're not righteous because of our works. We're righteous through Christ. So are you then saying that your works are what make you righteous and not through Christ?
These are performance. We are just measured who is on number 1. So God
Which is your work though? Performance is your work.
Yeah, like you are mixing the performance and the righteous chart. The righteous chart, we say the 60%. We were meaning those who never committed any sin in the month of April, but it changes every month. Like in the month of July, I managed to have 4,000 people who was righteous because we managed
they never performed any sin.
Yes,
that is possible.
Yes, those who never created, those who never committed any sin like adultery, fornication, or lie. So in the month of July,
so an individual can go an entire day without lying.
Yeah, we can say so.
All right. We actually have a few questions that we've been getting from our listeners. Good morning. Can you please ask how often does the prophet visit medical doctors? He might be suffering from a condition called schizophrenia. I had a friend like that. This is Anele from Rutenga.
Okay, when I entered heaven last year for the first time, when I was ordained to be the prophet of all nations, I was checked thoroughly by God that if I'm worthy, then I was seen by heaven. God himself approved me that everything is okay to me.
Now, Prophet Madungwe, and he is a man responsible for the following statements like only 60 people are righteous in Zimbabwe, and I have been appointed God's number 4, and I have met God 3 times, and most recently I wrestled with God. So when you say you wrestled with God, was it what kind of wrestling match was it?
Okay, we have what we call physical fights or physical wrestling, but this is a spiritual wrestling. So from the creation, from the book of Genesis, we only have two people who managed to wrestle or fight with God. The first person is Jacob, the person who created Israel, and the second person to fight and wrestle with God it's a prophet Madungwe. So this is the type of wrestling. It's not about kicks or
what was the end game?
How did it lead up to that?
Right, God appeared to the prophet in a prayer room. Then the prophet chatted with God for 10 minutes.
Prophet being you?
Yeah, me, okay. The prophet who is speaking. So after 10 minutes with God in the chat, God was about to go. Then I wrestled with God for almost 30 minutes until I defeated God. Then God was supposed to go. So we have what we call spiritual heavenly laws. If you delay someone fighting with someone, stopping someone, you have defeated him. So I managed to stop God for 30 minutes until he addressed my situation, and the heavenly has concluded that I have defeated God.
All right, so you don't think at any point when you say the things that you're saying right now that this is blasphemy?
It's not blaspheming, but even in the Bible, if you read the book of Genesis chapter 32.
Okay, so when
22,
Jacob fought with God, it was he wanted God to bless him. It was so that God wouldn't leave without blessing him.
Yeah, even
so that was the
I
end
saying,
game. So what was your end
What
game?
was your end game?
Yeah, my purpose was God to bless me, like I said on the prophet pick, bless me until you go, like Jacob did. So we were fighting for the blessing. So until God surrendered and blessed me.
What are these blessings that he bestowed on you?
Which places?
What blessings?
Okay, these are personal blessings upon my life. I was asking for the ministry for my life.
So how do you have access to that? The rest of us don't want these blessings bestowed on our lives?
Yeah, grace differs. Like Mary, she was the one who was allowed only to conceive Jesus Christ. So
Well, I mean, he couldn't have been conceived by more than one person. That's
yeah,
biologically
even
impossible.
these things like the like what we call the heavenly law says only in Old Testament we must have one person who must wrestle with God, and even in the New Testament we must have one person. So I was the person who was chosen in the New Testament.
Hi, Butter and Q. I think you're wasting your time and hours by interviewing this guy. God have mercy on him. This is Victor Bachitown.